So this is the stuff that I bring with me on practice trips on trees, or I'll show you the stuff I take underground with me also. But today I've got this 20-metre static rope here, the blue one, and a 30-metre semi-static rope. This is just for practicing on trees. It's a lot more bouncy than the blue one. So the harness that I use is this one here, which is the Petzl Avanti, and I use the Petzl Omni, which I find easier than the normal D-ring, as this is how easy it is to open. Pull it back, twist it and lift it up, put everything on, let go, and it automatically locks, so you never forget to lock this. With the other one, it's too hard to unlock when you've been through like mud or water without a spanner. You can't actually unlock it without a spanner. You can use the descender, but it's too much of a faff, so I just use this. This is my chest harness. It's a very basic lightweight chest harness, because it's literally just to hold the chest descender. So just a lightweight one. So the less you carry underground, the better. So these are my descenders that I take underground. I use the simple one for simple pitches. That's the reason I got this one, because it's less hassle than this. But this won't save you if you get knocked out on a rope. You will literally just fall straight to the floor, and that's the end of you. But this one should catch you because it's got a stopping mechanism. Set of cow's tails with spring gate carabiners. I don't use the locking ones, I just use the spring gates. But before every trip I obviously check this for frays and stuff like that, and I know that one of my ropes have got a fray in it, but I'm keeping an eye on it at the minute. It's not that, it's the actual one for the ascender. I take this, which is a lanyard, and I connect this to my ascender. This is the one that's fraying, as you can see there, but I'm just keeping an eye on that at the minute. It just looks like surface fraying. But this is what I attach my ascender to. These two carabiners here are my braking carabiners. This one I use on the simple, because acts as a braking carabiner here with this. That's the Petzl Freno. There's a newer version of this, but this is the older version. And I also use this, which is another braking carabiner with the pulley on to make it a bit easier. I use that one on the stop usually. This is my Climbing Technology chest ascender. I like the Climbing Technology one because it's a little bit bigger than the Petzl one, and the handle, it's got like a lip on, so it's easier to undo when you're on the rope. So I use that one. So this is the ascender that I use, which is the Petzl Basic. Very small ascender. I did start off using the ascenders with the handle, but it turns out it gives you like bad technique because you're relying on holding the handle all the time. So I thought this would be easier because it's like you're holding the rope. So I use this one instead. Plus it's less bulky than the others. So these are the foot loops that I use. At the bottom of it I've just put some hose pipe, and basically what that does is when you're on the rope it keeps the foot loops open for you, so you don't have to mess about trying to get your foot back in the loop. It's already open. So this acts as a single foot, or you can actually, it's double as well, so you can use 2 feet also. I'll show you how I set that up. I've got 4 types of sling. That's a 2.5 metre sling. I think that's a 1.5 metre sling. That's a metre sling. Oh, that's a 1.5 metres. That's a metre, I don't know. That's a 70 centimetre sling. So I use them slings. These are the carabiners I use. They're 25 kilonewtons, so they aren't going to break anytime soon, and they're all locking carabiners. This is my foot loops. So I just want a locking carabiner on, and then I wrap this around my neck, and then when I tighten it like that, it keeps them out of the way and easy to access when I need them. So the Petzl stop descender is connected by an oval carabiner. That's connected straight to your belt. And then just to keep everything where it's supposed to be, I connect the actual braking carabiner that I use with it to there, and then that goes on my belt. So this is the Petzl Simple. and I connect that using the Freno. That goes straight on my belt like that. Right, so this is how I do my hand ascender. So this is the lanyard. I put the carabiner through the top of the lanyard because this is adjustable. So you can adjust it as you want it. And that through there, lock it up. And there's your chest, hand ascender, sorry. And then this loop straight through the bottom of the belt. So once the rope's over the branch at the top, I usually do an alpine butterfly, which is done like this. You get the rope and you go over your hand. So there's 3 lines. Get the middle one, pull it through, and then push it through all of them. That looks like a mess, but it works. And then when you pull it, it goes like this. And then you just thread the other rope through. I'm making this look a lot harder than what it is. And then pull. And then that cinches at the top. Don't know if you can see, but it's cinched at the top. And when you want to get it back down, you pull the left hand side one down and your rope will come back down. So just move this line out the way so that we don't get mixed up with the other one. Yeah, all this rubbish was here when I got here. As you can see, dry cider, I don't even drink, so. Right, so I'm going to try and show you as best as I can doing this. So this is how I do it. I put the rope in my chest ascender, tighten the chest harness, and then jump as high as I can, and then pull. So all my weight's on the rope now. Then I attach my hand ascender. Just over head height. And then I attach my foot loop like that. And then I've gone off camera, and then I stand up in my foot loop and pull the slack through on the rope. Like that. Sometimes the rope doesn't thread itself through the chest ascender, so you've got to actually pull it through for the first couple of prussics. So I'm going to try and show you how the changeover is. I'm going to use the Petzl Simple to go down. Right, so I'm hoping that's in frame. If not, that'll have to do. So I'm going to attach the Petzl Simple now, descender. Like that, and then I get the rope and I thread it through this. Like that, in the shape of an S. And with the Petzl Simple, if you're using the Freno, you have to put the rope that you're going to hold onto underneath this rope here, because if you put it over the top and then connect it, it causes a knot. So you have to actually take it out, put it underneath, and then into the lock, so it doesn't lock itself, and you will not be able to get down if you do it the other way. So then you one loop over, one loop through, and then back over. Make sure everything's tied up, tightened up. So that's it. And then all there is to do now is stand up and take your chest descender off. I'll do it with the right hand so you can see me do it. There, take the rope out, then put all your weight on the descender. Lower your foot ascender down. Check that your descender's working before doing anything else. Yep. Obviously you've got to keep locking this one off because it hasn't got a brake on and you'll just fall. So now you can take off this and just drop that. You don't really need to keep hold of it. And then go down.